back to my channel. Today's video is me trying viral TikTok hacks that have been on my For You page. I know a bunch of people do these videos for like recipes and food and drinks, but I wanted to try one for makeup. So yeah, I loved how everything turned out. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so the very first makeup hack that I'm watching right now is a foundation one. So I think I go in with a primer, then I set it with powder, which I've never done before, and then I set it with some spray and then use another primer, I think, and then I use my foundation. So that is what we're gonna try right now. I wonder if I like this. Let's see, I usually like a very light, dewy skin kind of foundation, and I don't like having too much product on my face because I'm really oily, and it just gets out of hand. So we're gonna try that right now, and yeah. The very first thing I'm gonna start off with is moisturizer. You guys already know I really love my Olay one. I'm just gonna put a little bit up here. I already used my cactus one earlier, and I had washed my face with a cleanser. I think I used a CeraVe one. I really love that stuff, so that's what I'm doing. A light and even there. This is the first step. I don't even know what you call this kind of hack. This is a foundation one. So I'm gonna make sure this is blended in. Make sure I have no white stuff. See, like that, that's why I'm like, I don't know about this. Because that's what happens when I have this under my foundation. Okay. Seeing that off to the side. Okay, that's the first step it says to do. Okay, and now the second step is to set it with some translucent powder. So I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna use a really nice big fluffy brush. I wonder if this will help me or help my oily skin. I like how this is going in with a big fluffy brush because it's not caking it too much because it's super light. I'm being really light right now. And I'm just patting it in. Step 3 would be to set it with a mist or a spray or whatever you want to use. So I just went in with some rose water and I'm gonna let this sit. And they say to let your setting spray set because we will be going in with a foundation primer right after. Okay, so for step 3, I'm gonna be going in with my favorite Laura Mercier oil-free foundation primer. Sometimes I use a Morphe or a Smashbox poreless photo finish primer, but I just really like this one because it is gives a very dewy and luminous look after. I think it's really moisturizing. I really like how it feels, and it's not too thick. I don't know if I should be using, I don't know, my hand. I'm just gonna tap it in because I don't want to move the powder we had set with earlier. So just like that, and I mainly put it where in my T-zone and where I want the most coverage. So right here, forehead, and then right here. So that was step 3. And I feel like I kind of want to go in with powder again. So I'm going to do that just to see. Okay, and then the 4th step would be to apply your foundation right over. I don't want to use too much foundation. I also put too much primer. I have a lot of leftover primer, but it's okay. I don't want to use too much foundation because I do want to go in with concealer. So I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, so for step 4, they say to just put on your foundation. I'm going to switch it up today and use my NYX Born to Glow foundation. I really like this foundation. It's supposed to be a naturally radiant foundation. I believe it's a medium coverage. So yeah, I'm in the shade True to Beige. It's a really nice golden beige foundation, which I really like. So I'm gonna go in and apply this. I'm only gonna focus right here, my forehead, and where else? Here. Okay, this is it. This is only like half a pump, I think. I'm gonna blend this in. I might need to go in with an additional foundation if I don't like how this shade turns out. Let's see. So far, I'm really liking how it feels on when I blend it. It's very smooth, way more creamy than I would have. Usually, I'm really liking how this is applying over the little coat we did. Usually I do not use this foundation alone by itself. I mainly use it to mix with shades to get my perfect shade, and it doesn't really give full coverage, but as I'm putting this over our powder and moisturizer, I'm really liking it, so I can't tell. Yeah, this is definitely way too light right now, and I'm gonna have to go in with another foundation. Probably gonna go in with my NARS because it is a little warmer. I'm gonna go in with my NARS. This is in the shade Aruba M6. It is the undertone's a little more of an olivey undertone, which is too warm for me, I feel, by itself. So I usually mix it with this. And you see how it's like more of my shade? I feel like it's my neck that is hard to match. I have eczema right now. But I'm really loving how this feels on my face. I'm not a fan of like, you know, really cakey foundation, and I like the skin finish. And so anything that feels too cakey or too thick on my skin, I don't really like it. And this feels really light. It feels almost like I have no foundation right now because of the layers and bases we did. Let me get my ears. I like to get my ears because my ears are red. Okay, I'm just blending everything out. Okay, and then that looks good to me. So wow, I really like this. I'm really liking the base we did with the moisturizer and the powder. I might be doing this more often. I feel like I didn't use that much foundation either. I feel like I used a pretty decent amount. I didn't, you know, like pour up. I didn't like pour up with the foundation or anything. It was just, you know, one pump here, one pump there. And it makes blending super easy. Like as you can see, you know, this is all I have so far. But yeah, this is the foundation. I really like it. It feels super smooth, really nice, luminous. Actually, I'm looking in the mirror and I think I see some patching. So I don't know, let me see. Maybe I just need more foundation? No. On camera, you can't really see it. But as I'm looking at myself right now, I see some patching and filminess. Interesting. But okay, so now the next hack we are going to try is a concealer hack. I saved it on my TikTok, so we're gonna go to my TikTok and see what's going on with that. The next TikTok hack I will be trying is a concealer one. I've done this before in my previous videos, but I want to do it again a little more in depth and more structured to how they did it in the video, so that's what I'm gonna do. I also really wanted to try out my new concealers. I bet you guys have seen like Kylie's having a sale and she's like repackaging everything, and I picked up her concealers because they were only $8. They're usually $20, but I went to Ulta because everyone's just been buying them. They're all sold out online too. And I picked up some concealers. I have already tried it and I actually really like it. I don't know what it is. It's the formula. It's just super creamy, super skin-like, very luminous, and it does not crease. So that's what I'm gonna do. For reference, I am in the shade Birch and Hickory. I actually had a really hard time picking out a shade for myself because her packaging, it looks a little more warmer and peachy undertoned than when I got them in, or when I tried it on. So yeah, it was kind of weird. There wasn't a range of like cool, neutral, and warm tone. It was all sort of like a peachy undertone, which obviously does not work for everybody. So that's my only complaint. And it's not really brightening. I feel like her concealers, you have to go for a really light shade for it to really brighten up your under eye. And it's more of like a concealing, like, it's more of a concealer that caters to like match your skin and conceal your under eye rather than a brightening concealer, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm gonna go in with the shade Hickory, or actually I'm gonna first go in with the shade Birch, which is more my skin tone. So as you guys can see, it matches like my foundation. And I love a bright under eye, so that's my problem. So I'm gonna go in and just first conceal my eye without doing that like hack. I'm gonna focus on just getting rid of my dark circles, and then we're gonna really conceal and brighten up our eye. But I love the formula. It is so nice. Super creamy, super thick, and it really just gives amazing coverage, and it just sinks into your skin so beautifully, honestly. So like that was it, you know. And I didn't really use that much. I'm gonna be using more later, but I'm super glad I stocked up kind of on this. So that's how this looks. And now we're gonna do the little TikTok hack with a lighter concealer. So this is the shade Hickory. And the way she did it is strictly only keep this here in the corner, down your nose, right here, and then she put a lot here, which I didn't do in my previous videos. So it's like that. And she went here, here, and she also went here underneath. And so basically I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out, and I will get back to you guys. Okay, so everything is well blended. I'm gonna come up closer so you guys can see there's really no creasing whatsoever. And I actually wanna put on more, so that's what I'm gonna do. And just focus right here. And I'm gonna get my forehead. But I actually just really love this concealer. I didn't want to like it, you know? I was like, oh, it's Kylie. Like, I'm not trying to make her richer. But I ended up freaking loving this formula and everything. So, yeah. Shout out Kylie, I guess. But I'm just in love. How it makes my under eyes look. The way it blends, everything is just so amazing. Okay, so now that I've finished contouring my face, I'm gonna try the video on TikTok on this girl who is gonna contour her nose. I've talked about this before. I feel like I'm not that good at it, and I just literally go down the sides of my nose, and just do that whole little shape thing. But I'm gonna follow this video and see how this goes. So what she's doing now, what she's doing first is getting, oh, what the heck? What she's doing first is going under her nose, like this, and then she said to put a little line where that little part of your nose is, and then, you know, do down the sides of your nose. Oopsie. And then what I'm gonna do to blend this out is use a really tiny brush. And she said not to connect them underneath, but to just keep it where it is. Okay, I hope that's blended out well. Oopsie, I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this up with concealer. My nose looks lopsided. My nose looks lopsided AF right now, period. Interesting. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is go in with some concealer to just clean it up. And putting the spaces of my nose don't have contour. I'm gonna be very gentle and light, trying to keep the placement of where. My contour. So I think it's blended out right now. That looks good to me. I can't really tell. Actually, I really do see a difference. Maybe I'll go in with a little bit more. Let's see. Just redefining where I put that. And I'm just dabbing it like this. Down the side of my nose. And I'm gonna go a little higher. And whatever's left on my beauty blender will pick it up. So usually when I do my contour, I just blend everything together and I don't really keep anything in place because I'm like, whatever, you know. But I'm seeing a difference. I'm seeing a little shape to my nose right now. Maybe the side it looks good. I'm gonna set it with some powder. I also picked up her little bronzer, so let's see if I like it. What the heck? It's only $8 too. Ulta. So that's what it looks like. This is in the shade Toasty. I'm gonna go in with a small brush. Down there. I like this one. It's very muted, not too much of like an orangey kind of undertone. I'm gonna really try to contour my nose. And I'm just putting it where we put the cream contour. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm looking at the mirror in person. My nose really does look hella different. Like, maybe you can see when I turn to the side, it looks way more defined. And on camera, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but in person, you guys, my nose literally, it looks more pointed up. I have a flat nose and it looks way more pointed up in the mirror. What? This usually does not happen. Usually nothing happens when I contour my face, but I really like this. See when I turn? See how my nose, the tip of my nose just looks like it has way more like of a oomph, like a up kind of going on. Anyways, I'm gonna actually put on more concealer because you know me. Just to bring this little look together. I love taking my time doing my makeup. I haven't set anything yet. I think it's best to wait too. I haven't even put any powder on yet. I think it's best when you just wait and put everything you need on. So when you do put on the powder, it won't be so cakey. It'll be more, you know, not building it up too much. I haven't even primed my eyes yet. Crazy. But yeah, you guys, in person, my nose really does look different. I'm really seeing this whole portion just move up. Ah! This is scary. Or maybe you can. You guys comment down below if you can see my nose look more different after this contour. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. I feel like this is the first time I've really tried to contour my nose for real, for real. And I feel like this is the only technique where it's made a difference. So yeah, instead of going here, you know, the whole thing, like the little hot dog looking thing, I recommend trying this technique. So I'm just going in and setting my under eyes right now. Kind of going in with a lot. And also, to even define this more, going down the side of my nose. this is where I get really oily right here. My nose, my smile lines, everything. So I'm just gonna let this sit, and I'm also gonna set my contour. I don't know what to title this video. I've done like a lot of different things. Like trying Kylie's new, not even new, trying Kylie's concealer, bronzer, TikTok hack. I don't know what this is gonna be named. Maybe trying TikTok viral makeup hacks. See, I think you can definitely tell. I like to just put my bronzer, really just make my forehead look smaller. I really like how this is looking. Okay, so I'm actually gonna prime my eyes now. I'm done with concealer, no more. Also, you guys, if you guys can comment down below shows that you love to watch on Hulu or Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, let me know, because I've been wanting to start new shows and watch different things other than, you know, like my little rom-coms. That's usually what I watch. But so for my eye look, I've really just been looking at this girl's page on Instagram. Not a girl, she's a woman. But she has like the most amazing, like smoky, neutral, soft glam eye looks with a cut crease. And it's just a blend of a bunch of different nude tones. And I've been just like staring at it all the time. And I want to try it. As again, I said, I'm not the best at my eyeshadow game, but I'm trying to step it up. So I'm gonna try and do that. Probably won't be a tutorial. Maybe I'm just gonna film it and show you guys what I come up with. But yeah, for this video, I really just wanted to try makeup hacks that will make my skin look a lot better, my foundation, everything. And I really love how everything turned out. Yeah, I think my favorite part about this was the base and like setting my face with a bunch of like concealer and powder first, and the nose contour I tried, because you guys, in person it's ridiculous. Like, it makes me look like a new person. But yeah, I guess you guys have to try it out yourself. Send me pictures if you do. Snapchat me, DM me on Instagram _CatRivera_. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop into doing my eyes, and I will talk to you guys soon. So this is the final look. I really loved how everything turned out, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.